Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Tuesday, August the 23rd. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get in. It's a free room. You heard it right. It's a free room. I share my screen all day long, and I'm live on the mic between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If you'd like to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, this is the link you can use. Click on the link, and you're going to see a promo code which will get you a discount off any of the subscription plans that you choose. Just to give you an idea, if you choose the annual TI Premium Annual, it'll cost you a little less than $5 a day. All right, well, super exciting day, active day actually. I would have probably been more active in terms of trading, but had a lot of questions today. I don't mind that at all. So it kind of took me a little bit away from some really good trades, especially in TOL. However, let's take a look at the first trade I actually did. Now, it's strange because I shut the room down yesterday around 3:30, and this happened at 3:15, and then 3:30, and then 3:45. So this was the end of day action for AMDA, and I guess they had FDA gave them some kind of a clearance for a device they have. And so I did see this, when I was doing my post-market work, and so I decided to take some right around here in the pre-market, actually at 116, and I traded some out at 122, and on this spike up here, and this spike as it was coming down, 131. And the balance, I basically got out flat, and it's really kind of done nothing since then. A little disappointing. I was hoping it would challenge that high in the pre-market, 145, and really zip up. I think if we take a look at the daily chart, see why. Might have thought there'd be, a little more of a gap fill that could have happened. Though, you look at this, 140, and this is up at 155. So anyway, probably watch this one tomorrow again, but was not a bad early trade. Now, let's see, 15. My next trade, I'm not even going to go over it. Data actually showed up in Holly later on, but I did take the data trade. Data was something we saw in the pre-market. Had this big pop in the pre-market. Evidently, their CEO, a new CEO, came in. It was a tough one to trade. I actually almost made $1 on it. I got in at 60.33, right around here, and sold out at 61.04 here. But then it really dropped. Later on, it became a Holly trade. I did not participate in it though, but not a bad trade. Restoration RH. Now RH. One of the things I'm doing, and I would encourage you to do it if you have Holly, one of the things I do is I create a watch list of the Holly alerts from the previous days. I cannot give you this because you have to create a symbol list, and if I copy this, you would see nothing because my symbol list is unique to my account. So it's no point in my copying it and trying to give it to you because you wouldn't see anything. But if you know how to make a symbol list, what I would do is I would start monitoring some of the Holly alerts from the previous days and seeing how they are trading. Because just because Holly gets out of a trade by the end of the day doesn't mean that it doesn't still have some giddy up and go in it. So I took RH. RH was a Holly trade from a couple of days before, I think. Got the trade here. One of the reasons I also took it is because I know that Goldman Sachs put a conviction buy on it. So I thought, well, you know what? They're probably, they're hyping it to their customers. So I decided I got in at the trade at 35. Had a nice pop up here. Took some out at 35.50, and then as it came back down, I got out at 35.10. So it wasn't fabulous, but it wasn't bad. BZUN was one that didn't work for me. That came from Holly. BZUN, let's see, the alert was at, now it's coming back up. I'm going to have to make a decision while I'm doing this video. Do I want this or not? This was very, very whippy. You see that bottoming tail there. The alert was at 10:21. Got into the trade at 10:20. I think, in fact, yes, I got into the trade here. It looked really good for a bit. I actually said, geez, I could have taken some out here. A bit of a scalp to ensure some profit. I didn't do it, and then this nailed me. And I got out basically right at 10 for a 20-cent loss. Now it has come right back again. I'll see. I have to see what I want to do with this one when I get back to the room. If it hangs in this area, it's a possibility I will get into it. ALX was a nice one. Again, another Holly trade from a few days ago. Got the alert. See, where was the first alert for ALX? Bear with me 1 second here. It doesn't almost matter where it was because I took the trade at 46.18. Took the trade right here at 46.18. As I was saying in the room, this was a nice stress-free trade. I mean, look at this. I mean, the only little red candle there. I did take some out at 46.36 on the way up to ensure the profit in case there was any sort of a pullback. It didn't happen. And I basically hung on through all of this, and I just recently got rid of the last bid at 46.71. So, you know, another alert based on the fact that it had been alerted in Holly. Here we go. There was the alert right there, 46.09. There's the candle. I think that's the first time right over the whole number. Beautiful. That's why I liked it also, you know, because it was over the whole number. I definitely like playing whole numbers. One of the reasons is that if it breaks down below the whole number, I get out. So you get in at, you know, I was a little bit later than that, 46.18, but you get in at 46.10 or so, it's a 10-cent stop. And my feeling on it is that if it did break down below the whole number, and then it came back up again, I could always get back into the trade. So anyway, that turned out to be a really nice trade. And then this one turned out to be an excellent little trade. This Angie. Angie came from, I'm out of it now, but Angie came again from Holly. I don't know if it was 2 days ago or the day before. And let's see, where was Angie? I think it was triggered right here, 995, right here. So I waited on this one quite a while, and I wanted to see if it could break 10. And when it broke 10, volume wasn't fabulous on Angie, but when it broke 10, I decided, okay, I'm going to take the trade. I took the trade at 10:08, right. Actually, it was right here. It was probably right on, right around here. And then the next candle got rewarded. Took some out at 10:22. Actually popped up to 10:27, and then on the way back down, I took the rest out at 10:24. So I mean, on a percentage basis, it was a nice trade. But again, I don't think I would not have seen this unless I had copied my Holly alerts from the day before and posted them into a symbol list. Now, just so you know, in order to copy the alerts, basically go to the, well, and this is what I'm going to do. Here's data at the top here. I'm going to left click and just highlight all the way down. And then control copy will copy it, and then just copy and paste, and then you can paste it into a symbol list and start monitoring it. I'm monitoring them. I mean, it's a very, very simple, just high of the day, just highs of the day. And I think I have a, one of my filters here. At least 75,000 shares. Okay, so I've got a 1 minute volume spike, new high and new low. Those are my triggers. So that's how I saw ALX. That's how I saw Angie. Otherwise, I would not have seen them. And I think that is just about. Oh, what am I saying? FNBC was that was a great Holly alert. Now I had missed this earlier. The actual alert was at 12:44 right there. And I'd missed this. I think it was doing some other stuff. And however, even though this is horribly extended, I get that. No trading methodology is going to tell you to get into a stock when you've seen this. However, this is what I saw. You don't see it quite as dramatically, but I saw this void right here. Look at this. So you've got this bottoming tail here 4 days ago. So you've got, you know, a little bit of consolidation, maybe it's a little bit of a flag, but then all of a sudden you get this big volume coming in on today's daily, taking all of this out. And here's the potential void. I'm going to be watching this one going tomorrow, believe me. But here's this potential void fill. So People say to me, well, Barry, there's so many Holly alerts. How do you know which ones to take? And when I saw this one, now I had already missed it, and I was kicking myself for missing it. But I said, if this can get over 13 and maybe hang there for a bit, I want this trade. So I'm going to see if it really hung there that much. Maybe have to go to a 5-minute chart. I'm not even sure if it really hung there that much, but yeah, it really didn't. This is 5 minutes and all, but what I said, okay, look, if I take the trade, yes, it's extended. I got in at 1306. I got in right here. I said, if it breaks down through 13, I'm out. But my feeling was that if it did break down through 13, I would get out. But then if it made its way back over 13 the second time, I would get back in. So this was kind of, a lot of times I will do that. I will wait for the second break of a whole number. But I just like this one too much, and I thought, okay, I've got about a 6-cent stop. It's certainly manageable. Anyway, bottom line is, look what it did. I got in at, I say, 1306. It got all the way up to 1361. I sold on the way up, actually at 1350. It kept going, and then it finally, eventually it started to drop, and I got out of it at 1331, right about here on the second portion. But just a fantastic trade from Holly. I mean, we're talking about getting in. Here it is, 1244. So I'm not saying you could have got in right at 1244 and sold it right at 1361, but you probably, with any patience, you could have maybe made about $1 on this trade because, other than this tail down here, this is straight up. So anyway, Holly has really performed well today. I had a lot of fun watching it, and in fact, let's take a look at Bison right now. Have I missed it? I think I've missed it. Too bad. But you know what? The market is going to be around tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. So it's always stuff to trade with. Look at this go now. Always stuff to trade with Holly and the rest of our alerts. I mean, and the great group of traders that we have got in our room. We almost got up to 600 people in the room. I mean, I'm just I'm so happy and really thankful and what's the other word I want? A lot of gratitude, I guess, of everybody who is showing up in the room. To people who really make the room what it is. We're always on topic. With the odd excursion maybe to something else, but it's very odd. But we're very stock focused. But I think we have fun though. It's not, I don't mean to say we don't have any fun in the room, but we're very stock centric. So I really appreciate everybody who shows up and contributes. All right, and even if you don't contribute in terms of a post, that's okay. I mean, if you're learning about trade ideas or you're thinking about getting into trade ideas, I think the room is probably a great place to come every day. All right, well, thanks very much for listening, and we'll see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.